So, what do we got? I said before, I am pleased with 120's performances, and now I see this build and I'm even more pleased than I was before. Because I see a DK, I see a graveyard, I see Ted/120 Fiends. We'll see about that. And I love this build! And I love that the build is back! I think this is 120's strongest build. I said this before. Who was he playing? Was it against Infi? Yes, it was against Infi. The show match we had this week, where Infi's human was colliding with 120. And 120 was kind of reluctant to play this strategy. It was Lich and DK and Crypt Lord all the way. And I'm like, 120, where are your fiends? Where are your fiends? And here they are. Dude, I love everything about it. I think it's the honorary way of playing Undead. As usual, I haven't seen any additional info on streams. Only that on October 1st, there should be GG Cup, Infi versus Happy. Oi! Oh, sick. Okay, I mean, that's great. Can we put this in the War 3 info calendar, maybe? That would be sick. Anyway, the Archmage is level freaking 1. That is really bad. So, we didn't go for the lab. We have a lumber mill here already, blocking a little bit. DK is just waiting for the coil. Is he going for the little ones yet? Yep, steals this one. Shouldn't be able to get the second one. That's a disaster then. Oh, the big one. The big one. Very, very important last hit for Fortitude. Also securing the item with the positioning here. Was hugging that little chest. But 120 can be happy about it. 1.8. Only 2.4 on the Archmage. And now let's see what rhythm 120 is going for. When is it time to retreat? At some point you gotta retreat. In the meantime, we're the entire time we're attacking. Harassing and attacking at the same time. So nothing's really hurt. But, I mean, I know ways to change that. And 120 knows ways to change that. And that is coils and skeletons and fiend shots. We got one more in a sec. Hurting them a little. You don't have to wait for the threshold. You can finish them off with a couple of skeleton hits. But with that, mana's depleted. DK almost got level 2. There is... Oh, no more Rod of Necromancy. I thought he might have one, but that's not the case. And now 120 has to find a way to reach level 2. He's aiming for the turtle. This is a bit dangerous. As Fortitude is going for the harass himself. This is time where the slaughterhouse could be coming up. Last hit. Uh-oh. Things are becoming a little bit problematic for the person they call the Necromancer. He was holding on with the slaughterhouse until he was sure that he's not gonna be attacked. But he might still be. I love this game. Who doesn't, Baldo?
A player's forces are under attack.
So. Finally, we got level 2. Now Nova is out with that a potent weapon, again, especially against clumped up footies. But yeah, 40 reached level 3. He got that expo up, started his tech, 6-minute mark. That's totally fine. And now 120 has to do major damage with his tier 3 push. Tier 3 is around the corner. A massive tech lead. So greedy, this build. 2 Fiends tier 3 arrival. He's still missing the statue, but it's coming up now. Lich inventory looking good. And what do you do with this timing now? You need level 3 still, I guess. And 40 is creeping the map as 120 gives him time. What's the third hero for 120? Is it a Dark Ranger? Is it a Pit Lord? We get Blacksmith Barracks. The wall off isn't completed yet. Not too many towers. He has the lumber upgrade. Lumber should be fine. Usually 40 would go for Zeppelin and Shredder. Not even sure if he has the time. I don't think so. Quick check. Oh, you're not here? Well, let's go. Illusion. Oh, that way. Wait, with illusions you can't buy anything, right? Whoops, maybe 40 didn't know this. Or he just wanted vision. That is possible as well. That's the double level up though. Nice steal. Got the Ring of the Archmagi and this Lich is looking fantastic. But Fortitude. I mean, it's all about buying time, right? So... Whoa! Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Ah. I thought for a second it's Fortitude playing the Pit Lord. I don't know why. I'm not colorblind or anything. I'm just dumb sometimes. And now that Fortitude knows that the push is coming, he decides it's time for counter pressure. But 120 seemingly ready for this. A lot of piercing damage, but no. Oh, there is defend. So he can stay here for a very, very, very long time. Age-old problem with the Pit Lord. You get drained when you're in range of an arcane tower, but all the peasants were around it too. And we still got some Nova. This is gonna be murder. Question is, how much damage can you do before you gotta leave this position? Trying to break the towers. But in the main of 120, what's happening here? No mining going on at all. We're down to 2 acolytes. That's nothing. And now we gotta go for the TP. While tier 3 is on the way. The Expo wasn't broken at all. And it's basically a 1-for-1 trade. And 120 needed way more than a 1-for-1 trade. Because 40 is mining the entire time. Is Acolyte idling? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Good experience though. 70% on the Pit Lord. No second hero out for 40.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is still winnable. For 120 at the moment. Because there's a chance for a follow-up. I would love to have the mana here, but he couldn't. Did he? It looked like he clicked on Devour Magic like twice now. And it kind of bugged. Oh, waiting for the Rain of Fire. He's inches away. He's inches away. Okay, gotta commit now. You gotta keep this Arcane down. 1000%. Guard Tower, not really an issue. Arcane Tower, big issue. At least for the mana department. Because now... Wait. Dude, Ray of Fire is a lot of freaking mana. Lich in trouble. Gets the coil. Now we got the mana again. Nuke on the Mountain King. Keeping him low would be amazing. Fiend block in position. Look at him go. Oh my god, 120. This was a beauty of a block. And now the Archmage left with an invul potion. Can't do anything about it. 120's way of playing DK Fiends is so good. Destroyers are chasing. And try to defend. As there's... I mean, this is all he has, right? 40's army is 2 footmen and a gyro. Redonkulous. 1 footy and 2 gyros. 0 footies and 2 gyros. And everything is underleveled. Beautiful. My undead heart blossoms. I became an undead fan when it was all ghouls and gargs, ghouls and gargs, ghouls and gargs. But then, as I grew older and wiser, I saw the Tet Fiends is really what it's all about. And what now, mate? What now? Paladin and Knights are coming. Is there a way to win this, dude? That would be, like, that would be extraordinary. Oh, Rain of Fire Cleave! Know about the damage! And that's the Expo falling in with that. Then there's definitely no chance to win this game anymore. Night falling, level up. Well freaking done, Mr. Zero. Game! 1-0.
A player's forces are under attack.
It truly is the way Undead is meant to be played. And how well he done it. How well he done it! The attacks were wonderful. The last hits early, meaningful. What can I say? The Necromancer is resurrecting the Tet Fiends, and I love it. Niels passionately talks about Warcraft is contagious. I mean, it's the best game. It's the best game of all time. I mean, how can you not be amazed when you see Warcraft like this? I don't know. I love it. I gotta change this one. Boom. And then we'll see if we get the new games up there as well. We do. Hammerfall. EP123, thank you for the raid. I hope you guys had a good stream. We are watching professional Warcraft. And we love it. It's the best game there ever was. One to 0. 1. Fortitude. 0. Let's go. So, what will we see now? What do we have in store now? Is it the same build? Is it a different build? Like, 1 to 0 could play like 8 different builds by now? If you include all hero choices, all unit choices, and expansion, no expansion choices? Like, he even played a Dreadlord. In their most recent Showmatch. And it is a Crippy. Okay, from DK Fiends to Crypt Lord Ghouls. Different openers for different maps. I'd say on the 40 maps, you try to go Crypt Lord Lich Expo. On the 1-0 maps, you're playing that Fiend style. So this should be a lot better for Fortitude. It's just the playstyle that suits him. This is what he beat against Happy multiple times, as Happy is way more... How do I put this? Streamlined with his builds. He's rarely experimenting. It's like, this is the build and this is the best. Well, 1-0 is more fluid. So we go for expansions, we level up, we try to contest in a bit. And we try to cancel our expansions. You know this. We've been seeing this a lot. Uh-oh. Impale? No way this is closed! And the skeleton keeps it closed. So well done, 1-0. And 40, this was a bit unfortunate for, of course, but also unnecessary. This is supposed to be a strong moment for the human. And we go for the tower. And we have more summons. And we have ghouls with us. This is murder once again. Make it... That's one. Make it two. And then the Crypt Lord keeps the Archmage away. As he doubles down on the ghoul pressure. Oh, there's more kills. Footman Militia, Water Elemental, all right. Trying to stay out of tower range, but he doesn't have the lumber for the expansion now. Fortitude needs to get a cancel. Oh? I think he does. 1-0 in position. 6 ghouls. Little wall. Kept track of the footies. With that, he should know that the Archmage is around the corner as well, but it's only level 1. The positioning is wonderful. Dude, Fortitude can't reach at all. Is there a staff? There is a staff. So if something gets to the Haunted, he can't staff onto it or get out of impales. But the expo's up. It's just up. Okay, dude. This is another one early game by 1-0 on 40's map pick. And this is 40 with the level 2 Archmage only. That is usually never what he does. He had to pump out a lot of mana for the defense, so he can't use it a minute later in the offense. Deny. Judging from the first 20 minutes of this show match, 1-0 is ahead in all regards. Better defense, better offense, better tactics. Is 40 in a bit of a slump? Or is it just the specific matchup versus 1-0 that causes problems here? Trippy level 3. There's a bit of poison here. And Fortitude. Man, he's under so much pressure. He has to get something done.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 towers up, not more. This is a lot of slow. And 1-0 is still busy here. No TP. You gotta finish it. You're hurt now. But you got a shredder. Does that work? 2 slow towers only. If the acolytes die, it's not the end of the world. You can rebuild them. The haunted gold mine is what has to stay up. Archmage, careful. Surround. So that's a staff. Offensively or defensively is the question. Defensively, and with that, this is the second impale surround. And the second time an impale surround completely stops the offense. Water elementals surrounded at the necro so they can't reach. He defended this with one hand, basically. He makes it look so simple. He makes it look as if, like, why was this ever a problem? I don't know if you can hear that in the, like, the tone of my voice or like the words I use, but I'm hella impressed with 1-0 today. And then he loses a ghoul to the creeps, but happens. So 40 is currently leaning into the Water Elemental 2 power spike, but what did he really accomplish? Behind in tech. He's behind in the second hero. He's behind in supply. And he can't creep. But then again, the late game will belong to the human. At least should. Until there's a lot of banshees. And then it's... I haven't made up my mind yet. Whee! It's so visually and... What's the word for, like, audio? Like visually, but for the ears. Phonetic? No, not phonetically, right? That's like... That's different. Audibly pleasing. Sonically, thank you guys. Thank you guys. So Mountain King is here to clean up these fiends. Archmage has a potion, should be fine. Thank you guys for supporting a non-native when he struggles with words. Synthetic? Sonically is probably right.
A player's forces are under attack.
So you were lying to me? Can't even trust my Twitch chat anymore. Unreal. We're gearing up for tier 3 at the moment. Not too much is happening, but we're gearing up quickly. And we get griffins. And a pally. And more and more and more griffins. So we haven't hit the economy in a long time. Both investing a lot. Big mana potion 1-0. Glitches out any second. Destroyers ghouls. What I don't see is Temple of the Damned. I don't see a second slaughterhouse either. But man, an undead with the shredder. That's so rare to see. A native English speaker would say audibly, trust me. But is that right? I mean, some native English speakers also say and write would've with an O instead of would have with like VE. Some people are just weird. I don't know if I can trust you. I'm always right. This is quite a big push. On top of a third base. It's usually the human's task to go for a third base, but there's no time for that. This, of course, now, in a second, a little bit problematic. As the Griffins are coming in. And there might be web, but the ghouls are essentially useless or XP donations. We have no real chance for destroyers. Good web timings here. Kept them all up. Lich, Paladin in trouble. Wand of the Wind kinda nice. No side having this spell, right? Fascinating. Impale is good. Getting rid of economy is alright, but we have... Oh, we don't have a Shredder. And that's actually meaningful. But we're trading fiends. Neck and neck fight between the two. Mountain King? Is there a nuke? Oh, Holy Light ready. Clunky fight positioning. Lich level 2. We'll go for Frost Armor, I guess. It's the big... Or... Not skilling anything yet. Mountain King out of the fight. Pally hurt. Archmage hurt. Got a TP out from his home front yard and 1-0. What a sick fight this was! Standing tall with statues here at the end of the fight in front of the expansion. And the Griffins couldn't win the fight. And this is all he wanted.
A player's forces are under attack.
Forty survived though. I thought the Griffins would have a way easier time. Five, 3, 2. Yeah, Mount. A lot of hero focus, right? Yeah, experience is like 1-0. Ahead in experience, ahead in levels, ahead in economy. Okay then. We got a Destro up, 2 of them. Fiends all lined up. DK level 4. I think levels alone decide this. We also have a heal scroll. Fiend move to the back. Destroyers still have mana. Can heal a little bit with another Dispel. Focus fire by 1-0 is extraordinary. Nuke on the Pally. He's out of the fight. Takes forever to get back. A Destro might fall. That is alright. The supply advantage is still gigantic. Move the statues to the front to get in a little bit more healing. Nova, right click, GG. No chance! He's playing out of his mind, dude. This was pretty much... I mean, he had the supply lead and level lead already, right? So it's not that this was particularly hard to win the fight. But he kind of microed this perfectly. Close to, at least. Fiend retreats, statue retreats, Dispel on destroyers, always having mana, healing up a little bit, nuke at the perfect time, focus fire decisions all on point. Bro, like what the hell? What's going on? This dude is really good. After being smashed by Infi 4-1 throughout the week, he decided he has to make a statement. And takes the first losers map of Fortitude and puts it on his side of the scoreboard. Unreal. So, N. Williams said, I'm always right. And then his next chat line is, Griffins are glass cannons. How exactly is that? How exactly is that a thing? Glass cannons with 1,000 HP. What kind of glass is that? I don't know the English word, but is there something like tank glass? Armored glass. Armored glass. Oh, the entire chat against Ed Williams. There we go. Fortified glass? Can't trust Google anymore, man. Oh, of course, you Americans have a lot of words for that. I'm here to defend Dan Williams. What did he say? He said, Griffins are glass cannons. Lol, F you. Ah, Huster, you're funny. You're a funny guy. So let's see if 120 smash as the next map as well, because so far his performance has been really, really, really good. And I'm definitely impressed by what we're seeing here. Thumbs up. Thumbs up indeed. Fortitude, yeah, you gotta think about a new approach maybe, guys. Because the current strategies aren't working. My grandpa invented polycarbonate, which makes glass bulletproof. Damn, dude. That's a cool person to have in the family. I had an uncle who worked at Nintendo, so I knew all the secrets back then. Oh, I can already see the YouTube comments. Lol, Neo, your uncle worked at Nintendo? You never told that to anyone. Really, dude? Why didn't you tell us before? What do we got? No Mountain King. Hey, I stepped away. What did I miss? Oh, we all made fun of you. And that's it. So we got a DK again. Love it. But it's DK ghouls. And this is what I mean, right? Good that there's confirmation by 40, so this scout has a lot of value now. Because if the DK arrives, you could be fooled into thinking, oh my god, he's playing that fiend stuff again, right? But he's not. So that scout saw that there's no graveyard. And with that, there's no fiends. So DK ghouls it is. And this is what I meant at the beginning of a series. Like, just because 120's going DK doesn't mean he's set in one way. He has different strats for different heroes on different maps. And probably the most strats in the game now. I can't think of anyone else being this versatile. Probably listening to my cast when I said
Forces are under attack.
having a big variety of strats is very good. Said, yo Neo, you got a point. Boom. Coming up with 7 strats. So this makes a lot of sense because the creep camp that you gotta take to expand is really freaking hard. And there's a lot of poison. And there's some dispel. So fiends would take a long time to arrive, but now you got 4 ghouls here. So hard to predict what the guy is gonna do. Fortitude cannot start the camp. How many militia is this? 9. This is like old ancient Isles times. And now we'll see how much damage he's doing. How many of these militia will fall. Water Elemental is gone. Archmage 50%. Big one. Got him! 0.5 of a level! Oh no! And now it's nighttime. And if you're lucky, and if Fortitude is a bit sloppy, then you can send these ghouls to the fountain. In the meantime, Frostmourne hungers as it always does. Archmage isn't 3. DK's level 2. Oh my god. One-2-0 showered with sanitizer today. He's so clean.
The town is under siege.
40 is the freaking king of early games. That's his big strength against Happy. He's not losing these footmen. He's not losing the creeps usually. Waking up the creeps. No healing for you, old man.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-0 is a lot less predictable than Happy. True. Big true. And he realized it's that part of Pro Warcraft 3 that's currently the strongest. Everybody got really good in perfecting one specific strategy or countering one specific strategy. But he's not doing that.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is scary. We're at 6 minutes 40 seconds and we're still not Tekken. While we're halfway to tier 3. It's also double slaughterhouse.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, you can only fortify with towers, right? That's what he has to do. That's the last anchor he got. That's the last piece of hope that he can possibly have. Fortitude has been the best human versus undead player for like 2 years now. Uncontested. Maybe even longer, dude. Uncontested. And here comes 1-2-0 on his way to a 3-0.
A player's forces are under attack.
How? 6 weeks ago, this guy couldn't reach a quarterfinal. How? How? I don't get it. I do not understand. His levels are certainly weak. And Fortitude... he's dealt bad cards. He's been dealt bad cards. But maybe there is a chance. Attacking the graveyard. Wesonator, thank you for the sub. Lee Terra, Neo, you're the best. Thank you for the crazy amount of awesome streams. Thank you, mate. That is lovely.
A player's forces are under attack.
A-bombs wagons. He realizes 40 invested a myriad of gold into towers. 500 bits by SNS! Happy last day of summer, men! Why aren't you wishing this to the female and diverse people? I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope you include everyone in your well wishes. Ooh, I love that interception here. Simple yet effective. Yeah, without the wagon, this push is a lot weaker, but there is one wagon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, this was a good one though. Another 500 bits. Happy last day of summer to all the sexy women out there and everyone in between. I'm trisexual. I've tried it all. There you go. There you go. Thanks, mate. What about the Southern Hemisphere people? I feel excluded. Last day of winter here, not summer.
A player's forces are under siege.
Good point. Good freaking point. So 40 is just stalling for time. He gets Dragon Hawks to have something to snipe the wagons with and statues. We get a Naga. What? Where? What?
Are under attack.
Huh?
Town is
How? Oh my god, this disease cloud, man. Okay, I was a little occupied here, but my god. Look at the wagons. Look at the Nova. Look at the disease. Look at all the blood. Dude, I love this animation, by the way. This is one of these tiny things that makes this game so good. If siege damage kills a unit, everything splatters to pieces. The attention to detail. 40's still hanging on by a thread. The Archmage dies again. This time we saw it. Wagons. Alright, you're hurt. But I guess your time is over too. Without this Archmage, man, what can you do? Just simple Coil Nova action. A dieback Archmage. 1-0 still has this objective in front of him. But there's no Arcane Tower. We're getting Fiends now to react to Dragonhawks. You really shouldn't ride a horse at this age. True. True, true, true. This is not the supply advantage you'd like to have when you're down a tech. Naga under fire. Frost armor helps a little bit. That takes control away. Lich level 3. No TP. Militia being called. But without a paladin, how long can you keep your heroes up? This is the one mission right now. Can't reach for a Nova. Nice crowd control. Lich surrounded. 40 fighting. Massive Nova, of course. But that was the last one. That was the last one. Pickaxe power versus the hero. Oh no. He coils again. Does he have another? Not really. He could went off mana stealing a Dragonhawk or the Mountain King and save him again. Level 4. He frees himself. The big escape. Oh my god, there's a coil ready. Mountain King dies. This is so frustrating. He finds the perfect answers again. Oh my god. This is such class Warcraft, man. The Hailest of Marys by Fortitude. And now we find ourselves in a similar situation that we've been in 3 minutes ago. And the statue is also an MVP, constantly on rotation. Why is he making hawks? Just desperation, man. The game was... Oh, okay, that was no flawless game anymore. He was pushed by wagons. It was just desperation. Like, he wanted to get rid of the wagons, obviously. Bro, this is 120 2015. This is scary. Yeah, I don't think you can blame it on the Hawks. I think you can blame it on, like, it starts... First of all, you can blame it on the tactical finesse of 120 to go DK ghouls here. That lasted at the expo. And then the follow-ups was just really, really, really good. The flowchart, pretty much perfect. A little careless now. Naga could need a potion. As she might die again, but then there's Fork Lightning. No way. Oh, okay, got him. Got him. But again, intense losses. There should be a Nova soon again. He could opt to go for a Nova 4-4-2. God damn, dude. The analysis of this game, I agree with Fabi. And usually I never agree with Fabi. So what does that mean now for me? Am I wrong? Is Fabi in this game the blind hen that finds a corn? I'm confused. Why no Pit Lord? Because he needed something against the Dragonhawks. 40 is trying so hard. Now, of course, being stuck on tier 2, Dragonhawks aren't good anymore. But you just can't see this in isolation. You do have some damage against destroyers, which might free up the ground. But then 120's kiting game is one of the strongest in the world, if not the strongest in the world. Lich gotta be a bit careful. We do have a coil ready and an invo potion too. The way 120 maneuvers this usually, also back against Night Elf when Fairy Dragon was meta, it's just art. If 40 were tier 3, I'd say there's a huge chance to win this. But he's not. Let's see how well 40 is doing despite the hero losses and everything. Yeah, for sure. The fact that he's holding here is mental. Dude, everything's about to die. Dude, the fact that he's alive is mental. 2-1 upgrade soon. If he has 80 food Dragonhawks, can he win? I guess it comes down to this attack. The region scroll has been fantastic. Nova 3 is the end. Yeah, I guess so, right? If you split though, like 80 food Dragonhawks with good splits, good control. You need to somehow dodge the Nova, not like this! Oh no! That was massive! Focus fire on the Naga again, as it's usually an easy target, but the Invo potion is ready. Water Elemental focusing on the Necros, that's nice too. We look at the supply, it's dead even. Aiming on the DK now, who doesn't have an invuln and doesn't have a way out, and with that there's no coil in the fight. You need some extraordinary Fiend Micro, no Burrow. That would have been amazing here now. No way. DK in trouble. Needs statue time soon. Lich a bit alone here. And the Naga dies finally. Oh my god, he's doing it. He has 700 gold, 1-0. Do something with your gold. No burrow, dude. How many fiends he could have saved? Is 40 running out of steam against Coil Nova statues? There's no Coil, no Nova. And I guess limited statue amount. But 40 needs to recover as well. Big losses. Still even.
A player's forces are under attack.
What a game! What a game! The Hawks are able to heal up a little bit. The Expo still stands. And this Naga turns out to be a liability. Bro.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's no way he's winning this. 1-0 backs off. He's expanding. He's still ahead in tech.
A player's forces are
Acolyte.
under attack.
It's 1-0 getting exhausted. 21-minute tier 3. Crazy. Flute now. Ancient Django. Auras are really good. Probably Devotion would have been even better, but... Ah, okay. The mine is finishing. Yes, of course. Mine is finishing. So that is now a problem for Fortitude. Because this mine is gone too. And this mine has been running for a long time. So this is a paradigm shift in the game now, where all that what Zero has to do is hold. But can he? He was a bit out of position. Didn't anticipate the Dragonhawks to fly over. That's a cancel right there. It will come at a price. But it's cancelled. 2-3 Dragonhawks though. You need to follow up. Follow up. Come on. No way. Huh. This is madness.
A player's forces are under attack.
Super unique, this game. DK Ghoul openers already rare. Wagon pushes also kind of rare. Answering with Dragonhawks, not something we see every day. Who did... Is he suspicious about this Archmage? Yeah, there's no opening. How long is this? 6 minutes of mining. Little less. We stack up Invo potions. It's gonna be Hero Arena at the end, for sure. 1400 gold. And tier 3 around the corner. How long can he stall? He can pump some upgrades. Because the Archmage, that filthy spy, reports there's nothing to fear of. There's no production. No tower here. And even if there's towers, like there's cloud against it. And Griffins are coming. He doesn't have an answer to Griffins. And he has no... Does he have a scout? The destroyers saw quite a bit. WC3 has no resources to answer this. He doesn't.
A player's forces are under attack.
40 needs... He can't wait that much longer. If his plan is to mine this out and then push, he'll probably lose. This would be the perfect timing to push, right? Once the Paladin is here. You can't wait any longer. $600 gold, 120. Queuing another upgrade. Oh my god. He saw it. Now he sees it. You gotta pump, bro! Yep. He doesn't. He's still saving money. For what? For when? Why? Now he's pumping. Oh, this is late. Very strategical game now. And 40 backs off. So the call was correct. 80 food. What's he waiting for? Man, this game emphasizes the S in RTS. What's preventing 40 from pushing? Is he thinking like, I mine this out and go 100?
A player's forces are under attack.
That must be the plan, right? You can't fight this 80-80. Not against these heroes. But he has no bank either. Items? That worth it? Oh, it's still a supply lead, but It's not 25 food anymore, it's just 11. Here we go. Here we go. It's Ragnarok for Fortitude. Off we go. There's no room to kite. That's bad for 120. Usually you want to pull these fiends back, but there's no room. Oh, problematic situation. 120 is dying quickly. Invo potion on the ledge. You gotta be a carry. Destroyers doesn't work. Coil didn't hit him. Naga on the menu now. Invul. Got it. Paladin next on the menu. Maybe 40 is losing tons of air units. The Fiend found a position. There was so much hero focus on 40. Lich! Oh my god, the coil on cooldown. Lich dead. Inches to 6. And now what? Naga level 4. Nuked as well. It's only the DK. 40 versus 47. Can you get a hero back? 6 on the DK. We got another coil. But on what do you want to throw it? You gotta... Oh, it's Aura. It's Aura. I'm not too sure, buddy. 40 is... He is winning this. He will soon have no income no more. What can he do now? You can only tavern. He can't do anything. 29 minutes. He did the right calls. He holds with Dragonhawks. Unbelievable game. Oh my god. What a sick comeback this was. God, I love Warcraft 3 so much. He was dead in the waters, man. 8k gold. Oh boy, that is demoralizing. Despite the creep steal, despite the Archmage kills, 120 couldn't close it out. He couldn't. With freaking Dragonhawks, man. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. 120 just couldn't kill him. And then that expo may be a little late. The first cancel was bonkers. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this was out. This was so great. Oh, this was really good. And good for us as well. Keeps the excitement up. Thank you, Enigma Zach, for the sub. Okay, 40 is back. And this was like 2.75 games close to flawless on 120. But the errors are ramping up. The errors are ramping up. And this is now the first map that 120 picks. I'm pretty curious what he's gonna do now. 40, 1, 120, 2. Still match points in this all-out 5 map situation. And we find ourselves on Echo House. Certainly an expansion map on both sides. With that, you probably don't want a DK. I would be very surprised to see a DK. God, I love this game. Oh, Warcraft 3 is so snowbally. Whenever you have an advantage with the heroes, you just win. My ass! Ooh, he queued a Crypt Lord. and then switches to a Dreadlord. Let's go! We have seen this encounter before on Autumn Leaves, and it was one of the best maps between them in the past Showmatch. It was also the one map that 1201 won. So yeah, Dreadlord baby, let's effing go. Thank you, Hellenistics, for the 34 month. Is that where the momentum shifts?
A player's forces are under attack.
Was he speculating on a Mountain King? No Mountain Kings here. Torben Dietrich, thank you for the close to 3 years, but not yet 3 years. 34 month, awesome. Using his Prime sub. If you guys have a Prime sub laying around that you didn't use yet this month, please give it to us. It supports us so much. Unity OC, thank you very much. So, Perch available. These workers quite a bit hurt already due to the push from the creeps. On the other side, we get the spell as well. Mr. Burfy, I welcome you. Always good to see you. I have Prime, but I use the real sub for B2W because my love is not fake. Oh man, Prime love is not fake love. It's just, you know, it's more like an open relationship. You don't commit too hard, you're still having fun with each other. You go out to dinner every once in a while, spend a fun night. Then you go your own ways again. Maybe next month you do that with someone else, totally okay. While the Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 sub is of course quite a commitment. Thank you, McBurfy, for the 22 month. Well, no, I can't read. Well, I've been watching for 10 years, first time subbing, better late than never, I guess. Love what you guys do. Keep an awesome 20-year-old game alive. Let's go. Thanks for the kind words, mate. It is a lot of fun, as you can hopefully hear and see. I will continue to say this. We are living in a golden age of in-game Warcraft. Nice little attack. Shadow Priest gone. Water Elemental full mana. Level 3 Dreadlord though. Gotta be careful with that. Okay, so we got level... Oh, we got a Ring of Regeneration. Fantastic, of course. Berserker coming in. For a bit more piercing damage. And of course not as fragile. No coil available anyway. And heard Grubby say, I did the math on the Berserker. And it's a very cost efficient unit for all races. And everybody should use it more. And I guess why not? It is great damage. And I trust Grubby math most of the time. So we have a couple of skirmishes. No real kills here. Important units always microed back, and very conservative 1-0 when it comes to his mana. Close to level 4. Then he can... Oh, little oversight! You don't want to lose the Berserker here. It's... Wait! Sleep! Surround! Has to open it up as well. Yeah, Mercs give a lot of XP, so you'd at the very least want to deny them. And that is level 4. Okay, cool early. 7 minutes of brawling. Or like 5 minutes, I guess. Expo, tech. 1-0, slightly ahead in tech. Half a level ahead in levels. And it truly feels like 40... doesn't have the best anti-Dreadlord games.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double Crypt Slaughterhouse Fiends Destroyers again. Muddy joining the fray as well. So yeah. Berserker. 32 average damage. Fiends definitely less. Also slow attack speed. Average attack speed. So the Berserker is a pretty good unit. But of course, Fiends a bit more HP. Therefore, the Berserker more armor, but Fiends can be coiled and burrow and have web, yada 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 yada. But not a bad investment going for this Berserker. Not at all. Whoops! What was that? Well, losing that against the tower is not the end of the world. But now you can't dispel sleep. That might be problematic. There's also no staff. Carrion Swarm for some kills, but the kills go to 40's account, especially against Acolytes. But with the Necro here, this should all be fine. We are waiting for the Big Bang. And that's certainly gonna be at tier 3. We go Griffins again. And Fiends Destroyers again. Oi. What's the Acolyte doing here? Maybe just scouting. Or a little bit of a miss rally. Boink! That's a steal. And another attack. Sweet splits. Multi-window action on both sides. Desperately waiting for destroyers, but that's a long way off. Not capitalizing on that Mountain King position. There was no staff. So the camp was more important. Got a coil up. Not getting the Bursy. Not enough damage here. Archmage, though, has an invul. Should be safe. Mountain King arrives. So does the Dreddy. And now we got Burrow. Dude, I think with Burrow, 1-0 woulda, coulda, shoulda won game 3. Fiend DPS 14.3. Berserker DPS 20.3. Yeah, it's crazy. But what's the DPS per gold? And supply. And yeah. Uh-oh. I almost saw the call flying. Good pressure by Fortitude, though. Keeping 1-0 busy. Who did find a way to creep the spot. Didn't pick up the item though. Whoops. And in the meantime, we're banking. We're... No! No, no. Oh, 40, no. Oh, no. That game was so fine. Still okay. Still okay. There's the Murloc camps and the turtle on his side of the map, but the contested 12 o'clock goes to 1-0 in a very experienced heavy matchup. Another ringer region. We still don't see any banshees, dude. It's similar to Hammerfall.
A player's forces are under attack.
Highest danger to the human race, the human base. Ba 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 ba. Dreadlord close to 5.
Player's forces are under attack.
So we got invulns. And a big push. Ooh. Is it this time 40? Who's a little bit too late. Level 5, 2, 1. Classic undead drive-by. Spam your spells. Get rid of economy if you have the chance. And this is... Wait. Altar down. Not really impactful. Just opens up the floodgates. Love that the ghouls are able to squeeze through. Arcane Tower gone. And what's stopping these ghouls now? The griffins have to attack them, but they also have to attack the fiends. Level 2. Carrion Swarm doing quite a bit, but not that much. A Kingdom 4 heal scroll. Militia take out the ghouls, actually. And now how good is the fiend micro? With Stormbolt, you can't do anything. Paladin at 50%. He didn't skill yet. Risky. Coils. Solid, but man, 40's defense looks great! Lich levels up and then down he goes. Still the potential for quite some kills here, but oh, the coil is a bit too late. And now the griffins just clean everything up. This is what I kind of expected to happen on Hammerfall, but 40 was a little off there. And this was a bit too confrontational? Like, you did damage. You hurt his economy. Do the drive-by and get away. What a rude awakening, dude. With the hammer. Is he seriously going back for like 1 kill? Kinda rare to see that, to be honest. He has to TP out, no? Not sure if that was worth it, but at least it keeps 40 off the map and allows him to revive the Lich. 5-3-2, Archmage close to 5, Pally close to 5, and it is indeed Garx.
Player's forces are under attack.
There's no Panda Tinker. Dragonhawk's coming now. Dragonhawks used to be a counter to Dreadlord. How much did that do? 519. Wee, that's 700 gold. Did I say 5? I meant 3. With a paladin, it feels like 3 is 5. You know? Especially when it pairs with these damn rifles. Is that the game now? We're trading peasants for TPs?
A town is under siege.
I don't know, Kev. What the? Like, huh? That worth it? I mean, not in raw numbers. But it is time, I guess. 6, 9 Gargs.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, you can creep workers basically, but oh, Fortitude is not giving him the time. Star Screamer! Thank you for the sub, mate. Nice to have you here. As we are in for a treat of a series. Carrion Swarm, Nova, gotta prepare. But yeah, 40 seems like he's just A-clicking. Here we go! Lots and lots and lots of shackles, and you can't break them right now! This was not the critical mass of gargoyles that you wanted to have. Everything is so hurt. Lich in trouble again. That little dwarf with the big impact. GG! 2-2. Are we getting reverse swept? Mr. Zero. Are we going from 2-0 to 2-2 to 2-3? Nice by 40 to realize this is all a ruse. This is all they're supposed to buy time. Don't give it to him. There must be reason. He did that twice, like that DK peasant harass. He did it twice. And something's up. He hurt him big time when he was vulnerable. Kaboom! 2-2. Ain't that the best? Ain't that the best? I gotta say, I'm enjoying this a ton. So, we have another map. We have a last map. And that's gonna be on Northern Isles. I'm gonna cue you a little lad. Go for a piss. And then we'll be right back. Oh, wait. Nah, I can stall. I can stall. I'm not going anywhere. So, Northern Isles it is. Is it, are we going back to Ted Fiends? Are you going back to Ted Fiends? I would think so. But what do I know? We haven't seen Lich openers at all today. This is what 1-0 played a lot against Infi. Crypt Lord was good. Not overwhelming, but solid. Decision time. Who wins this show match? It's 1-0. Gonna lose against 2 humans in 1 week. The Dreadlord was beaten already. What's it gonna be? Reverse of last game. First, the Dreadlord. Dreadlord on Northern Isles would have been... That would have been something. Now, trippy it is. In their Star Wars match, in the most decisive game, the one last map, he decided to go for Crypt Lord and it failed. Different map though. Very different map. Altar points towards the Magi. Altar points towards the Expo. The different openings. And then we have our tandem of expansion cancels. On Hammerfall, 1-0 played nearly flawless against the human expansion. But that was also for a long time a level 2 Archmage. So this is a different game. Also, you're not able to steal any creeps. Oh, you shouldn't. I say that, but you shouldn't. Big Invul, not bad. Claw, not bad. Both satisfied with that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Militia here. To the lab already. Ooh, that's a fast level 3 creep route. Yo, 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 this is fast. This is super fast. Here, just scouting, just confirming what you already expected anyway. Pendant of Energy, kind of nice to have. More mana, always good. That's like one more Impale if you pick it up with full mana. That's level 3 and a Ring of Protection. Who will run by? Already in position. And man, this is already considered a lot of units. Isn't that wonderful for Warcraft 3? Just a handful of units is all it takes. Such a great design. Impale secures the kill. Good decision, I think. Level 3 is so important. And 40 will not let go of you. This is level 3. But he's too hurt. He should be too hurt. Cool micro. Looking fine. But there's a footman waiting. Not only for the Acolyte, as there is no haunted gold mine, but also for the ghoul. Will he close it? He tried to.
Player's forces are under attack.
But here's the big attack. He doesn't find anything. And on the other side, we don't find anything here either. Some trickery, some foolery going on. And Gary the Ghoul, will he? No, 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 no. Doesn't survive.
Town is under siege.
So, time for an expo now. Did enough damage, apparently.
Player's forces are under attack.
This will be one base, right? For a long time. Okay, Archmage got a lot done. 3.8. Big timing. He's gonna creep now as well. Claws plus 8, the best. And this expo should be safe. But what about the Undead expo? Because 40 is done in the south now. Check mark on it. He might be contested here. He might be stalled. So yeah, 1-0 bringing the fight. Against a level 4 Archmage with plus 10 damage. This is not looking too great for 1-0, I gotta say. Level 2 Water Elementals up. We're researching towers already. And these summons are enough. They just are. 1-0 trading units for safety. And is pretty... It's pretty conservative with his mana. Could have spammed more beetles. Could have impaled. It's kind of not what you want. Cool. Here, here, here. Oh, I thought for a second 40 is blocking the entry. But then he gave it up already.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again. No kill. Crypt Lord isn't done here though. Crypt Lord is not done here, and he cancels one of the towers. But it goes on the cost of a very, very, very exposed expo. A double surround, alright. But this is not enough. He has an invul. An easy cancel. But now the question, is the shop up? It absolutely is. 40 so prepared. Puts the footies in the group as well. So they're gonna be healed up. So it's one base versus one base still at the 7-minute mark. Usually you want to be in tech by now. And the boots, man. Archmage boots. Guarantee the kill. Deny here too. High level operation on both sides. No tech by 40 though. He could have changed and said, okay, I know you're gonna brute force this expansion. I will rifle push this. But that's not the case. Both a bit stubborn. Expanding again, but 1-0, you cannot miss this push. Cool to position. Ready for surrounds. 1/3 still left to be done. Hold! Hold! Water Elemental can't reach, but the footies certainly can. In the meantime, Crypt Lord decided it's time for some more aggression. Yeah, he ain't coming home. But what about this Expo? Acolytes ready on the repair button, but he has to cancel again. Oh man. We're back to square one. Well, are we? No, both are teching now. Both are teching now. And 1-0's full attention was on water elementals that work, but the footmen always find their way. And with the towers going down, this is expensive. Super expensive. Will level 4. Oh my god, he's an entire level ahead. We got level 3 Brilliance Aura over level 3 Water Elementals. Really? I guess you just keep them on spam. You just spam them. Tech halfway done for the human. Beetle still there, making sure that there's no expo. Level 4 Crypt Lord as well. This is just two people punching each other in the face. Yeah, no gloves, dude. No gloves.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, if that's not turning out to be a mistake. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
A town is under siege.
Quantity over quality, I guess. And it is gonna be a lot of support for MK. And is he going priests then? Shredder? He's still trying to go 2 base. Was about to say, like, is he going rifle push against 1 base? No way.
Player's forces are under attack.
So he's still facing ghouls, beetles. Then he needs priests. And then Brilliance Aura makes more sense. Level 2 Impale is a weapon. We still have a TP. We still have a Tally Staff. Archmage shouldn't face tank this Crypt Lord. He's just brute forcing this. Oh boy. Here we go. More peasants dying. We're on our way to 5 now. Plus the DK tier 3 is coming. 1-0 still has all the chances in the world to win this. Oh, mana got burned. Bit unfortunate. And this is more experience. 5.5. DK arrives. Very, very, very little to work with for 1-0 at the moment.
A player's
And he gave up on that expo. Like, this will not come up. Ever. But 40's fortification is getting better. Ooh la la. Interesting game. Is Undead tier 3 enough? Are we going with the wagons again? 40 is preparing.
A player's
and goes for Dragonhawks. Again. They brought him victory on game 3, and that was the turnaround of this entire series. Tier 2 Dragonhawk, similar to how he played 9 years ago versus Night Elf. But the levels are just out of control, aren't they? Destroyer upgrade only at half. Lich is not even out. This is not the fight you want to take. Not at all. DK being sniped immediately. Will go onto the cost of a couple of footmen, but this is what you expect. The surround doesn't sit. Oh no. And we're contesting the middle right now, aren't we? Oh, this is pretty bad. Gets out of there. Needs to get the MK. It's not close, is it? Ooh, lucky! But there's an invo potion still from the very beginning of the game. That will last a long time. Another surround! Archmage, you're forced into a TP. MK, do you have a nuke? Nope. And with that, 1-0 turns it around. That could have backfired big time. He needs XP. He needs these camps. DK. DK of the grid is horrible though. But this was expensive, like 700 gold for 40 minimum. Devotion, sweet. Expo's up. Blacksmith now for attack upgrades. He went 2-0 very quickly on game 3. Otherwise, Dragonhawks don't do any damage. And I guess this is a push. Hawks up. No web. No web, no web, no web, no web. It's been increased recently, or decreased in research time, right? Drive by again. MVP ghouls. Now we got Destros. Web. Seconds of finishing. Mountain King 3. Is 40 truly reverse sweeping 1-2-0? Who looked like the best player in the galaxy on map 1 and 2 and for the majority of map 3. But now 1-2-0 is using 40's weapons against him. Intercepting reinforcements.
A player's forces are under attack.
But this time only one slaughterhouse. So I wouldn't expect any wagons anymore. Okay, Impale again. We spam. Every point of XP is amazing. Still no burrow. Again the same mistake? No way. Coil level 1 only, of course. No TP, no info potion. This gonna be it here, guys. Lich bites the dust. The Dragonhawks kind of dominating. And 40 reverse sweeps 1-2-0. No TP. The push had no punch at all. And what a turn of events. From an ultra dominating start to the series in favor of 1-0, where 40 looked like he had no chance. He somehow woke up with the Dragonhawk hold on concealed. And from there on out, man, this map broke 1-0. He had not the greatest chance on Echo Isles. He had not too many chances on Northern Isles. And 40 wins this 3-1. He wears this name for a reason. The answers are in his head. Who can stop him? We don't know.